Just spent the night here at this wonderful spot in the Cossonino National Forest. We love to stay here in those forests. That's really so beautiful. Now, today we are going to visit the Grand Canyon. That's just about, I guess, less than 100 kilometers north of here is the south rim of the Grand Canyon. That's where all the tourists going. We're going to have a peek there. What's up before we go then to Las Vegas. Gonna buy a new drone so you can enjoy again those beautiful aerial pictures. And after that we are going to travel the north rim of the Grand Canyon. It is said that the south rim is very touristic, but the north rim, there's a lot of BLM land, national forests, where you also can camp right at the rim. That's what we are looking for. Stay tuned, we are going to report about it. So here we are at this Grand Canyon, and impressive, isn't it?
It is.
Wow.
It's flooded with tourists.
Well, it's flooded with tourists, but that is a drop of 1,500 meters down to the Colorado River. It is really insane. It is a must to see it, but to be honest, here, I don't know how many 100,000 tourists are here. The whole world is here, absolutely mass tourism. And I'm looking forward. We are going over there to the North Rim, and there is nearly nobody. There are a lot of camps right at the rim. You can look down into the canyon. That's what we are looking for, isn't it? Huh?
We are.
Wow. We are walking now a little bit along the rim. After that we go to the visitor center, right? And then we escape the scene. Yeah? We go back to the forest, man. So, enough is enough. We have been here 1.5 hours. We escape.
We've seen it.
We've seen it. Now we go home. Here it is, our home. So here we come now to buy a new drone, spend some of our savings. We are trying to reach the Kelly Point. That should be a viewpoint where you can look down right into the Grand Canyon, according to the map. But man, is it difficult to reach that?
It is very rough, rocky road.
I think that's the roughest track we ever rode. To call that a road? No way, this is not a road. This is a real rough track. Lots of times I have to use low gear 1, maximum 2 to get through the rocks. And this is going on like this since 30 kilometers, and we still have 20 kilometers to go. So all in all, that track is 50 kilometers hardcore off-road.
Yeah.
And that is not all, we have to drive it back.
We can drive less than 10 kilometers per hour.
Right. I think that in the last hour we did 7-8 kilometers. That is so tough, man. 2-3 times I was at the point to give up, but then, yeah, come on, I want to see that Kelly Point. I hope we are not disappointed. So the decision is made. We vote democratically and we turn back. We both agree it's not worth. The suspension frequently hits some rocks. Also the differential, okay, there is a protection around it, but also the differential protection hit the rock, so it's not worth to crap the car here. That is okay with one of them ATVs, but we have a fully loaded Land Cruiser and are simply too rough.
Yeah.
Then still 20 kilometers missing, and I think that's gonna take us minimum 3 hours, so it's not worth.
And my kidney is here.
Hey, right. That one is tough here. Look at that, man. Shit, that worries me. That worries me here. That is tough. I think that's the worst I ever drove. That's not fun anymore. So, another day. Today we try to reach another viewpoint, the same as this Kelly Point. It should be right at the rim of the Grand Canyon. We have to track back about another, I think it's still about 20-25 kilometers, and then we take another road for about 20 kilometers. Let's see if we can do that one. But first now we have a good coffee. A coffee in the morning and life is beautiful, innit?
A good starting.
What's in there?
I think it's to record who passed this Parashant National Monument.
Here we have a historical farm. Don't know how old it is, maybe, I don't know, 100, 150 years. Let's have a look, it's very interesting. Of course, you shouldn't get into that building. Let's see if we can have a peek through the door here. Very dark in here. They lived modest in those times, innit?
Yeah, very modest.
And here the barn. Let's see what that is here. Probably not that historical. And of course there has to be a toilet. What else? So we made it out of this Kelly Road. Man, that was now a pain in the arse, isn't it?
My kidneys still hurt.
That was real tough. Now we take another road, I estimate about 20 kilometers, as I said, to another viewpoint. And let's see if that road is better, but if the road is going to be the same, we turn back again, isn't it? And I think there are many chances to get to the rim somehow. We don't have to force that. So we are going to see what's that other road. So, as you can see, we made it to the rim of the canyon. That road to the twin point, that was fairly good, easy to drive. Whenever you come into this region here, south of St. George, and you have the idea to go to the Kelly Point, don't do it, please. Don't do it. Yeah, it's true. Unless you're interested into absolutely hardcore off-roading, then that is your road. Otherwise, come to that twin point. 4x4 is recommended. There are some sections where high clearance wouldn't hurt, but don't go to that Kelly Point, I tell you. That is really for nothing. No go. Now, being here at the north rim of the Grand Canyon, that's what we are looking for. There are per year roughly 6 million visitors to the Grand Canyon, but they all go, luckily, to the south rim. There are 2-3 points where they visit, and that's where the tourism concentrates. Here, the north rim, there is for hundreds of kilometers nothing around. We stay now since 3 days out here in that landscapes. Now we saw twice a car or something like this. Yeah. That's all. That's all. Is really nobody around here, and that's the beauty of this place.
I just saw one rabbit yesterday.
Right. That was the only living soul we saw.
That Grand Canyon itself, it is really worth to visit. Just give you some numbers now. It is about 450 kilometers long. It is 6 to 30 kilometers wide and up to 1,800 meters deep. Even if you stand here at the edge and look down to it, that is impressive. You just see canyons and canyons and canyons. Main canyons, side canyons. It is insane. What are we doing now the coming next days? We travel along that north rim until we reach a little town called Fredonia. There we have to get some supplies, but we want to visit some more viewpoints like this. So many places which we forget just after a few days.
But there are places where we like to stay longer and always come back for a second time.
And the Twin Point is certainly one of those places we really wish to come back one day.
On the way to another viewpoint. This one is called Toroweap. But this viewpoint we should be able to see right down into the Colorado River. After that, it is time to go back to the civilization. We are now since 4 days out in this wilderness here, in this landscapes, national forests, wilderness area, national parks, you name it. And since 4 days have seen 2 or 3 rabbits. That's all. And we run out completely of supplies. Our fridge is empty, nearly empty. So we made it down to this Toroweap viewpoint. The road was rough, innit?
Very rough. You need 4x4.
4x4, low gears, the whole program. But now we are here looking down into that canyon. Holy cow, look at this, man. This is absolutely dope. Whew. Wow. What a canyon, man. I think I have to barf. Where are the barf bags?
Yes.
Incredible.
แล้วเราก็มาอยู่ที่เมืองคานับนะเจ้ามาพักโรงแรม2 คืนจะได้พักผ่อนจากการเดินทางหลังจากอยู่ในป่ากับในทะเลทรายมาเดือนหนึ่ง
I really enjoy to be now in the civilization for 2 nights. But after that is good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
After that we go back to the forest. Yo man, to the Kaibab National Forest. It looks like a cozy little town, that Kanab, huh?
Yeah, very tidy, clean, and
Yeah.
calm.
Right. I think that's one of the nicest towns we stayed so far.
Yes, I am.
Oh, indeed, that looks cozy, this little town, huh?
I love it.
I think we stay here, huh? So we had a little nice walk through the town. Here we are back in the hotel,
Motel.
motel. We drive here through the Kaibab National Forest. I didn't expect it to be so beautiful. There are pine trees, green meadows. That is a little paradise here. And we are on the way to the Crazy Chuck viewpoint. Very keen to see that one. Should be at the rim of the Grand Canyon. Jill is cooking some rice while driving, so we have enough energy to cook rice. And when we reach there, I guess we're gonna camp there overnight. We're gonna cook some yummy. What are we cooking?
We're gonna stir fry tofu with veggies.
Tofu with veggies and curry, of course, right? That smells yummy already. How do you season it?
Oyster sauce, pepper, just a little bit of sugar, and soya sauce.
Yum. Smells so good. Andy.
It's done.
Good. Yummy. is it hot meanwhile? Summer has come.
The sun is burning ตอนนี้เรามาอยู่ที่แกรนด์แคนยอนฝั่งเหนือนะเจ้าฝั่งนี้นักท่องเที่ยวบ่ค่อยนักเท่าไหร่แล้วก็ต้นไม้นักวิวงามตัวเห็นแกรนด์แคนยอนไกลขนาด
Is that true?
It is true.
Wow. What a viewpoint here,
So
huh? That's one of
beautiful.
the most beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really a special viewpoint.
Yeah. I love the combination of the red rocks and green trees.
Use all four you have. But this is dope, man.
Compare the north and the south. I think the north rim is so beautiful.
Nicer here and not that crowded.
Now turn a little bit.
Oh, you want to make a selfie? My little selfie queen. Yeah, that's how accidents happen here in the Grand Canyon, isn't it? So we have been here an hour, 1.5. That's it. We leave the scene and we go camping somewhere in the forest.
Yeah, get some shade.
Of course, we have to leave the national park to camp somewhere. We are going back to the Kaibab National Forest. Yo!
Yo!
We just check in to this beautiful camp here in the Kaibab National Forest, just a couple kilometers outside of the Grand Canyon National Park. Regarding Grand Canyon, that's it. We are leaving now this region. Tomorrow we drive to Page. We stock up supplies and leave then straight to Colorado. Therefore, I call that a wrap for this week. See you next week over there in Colorado.